And we are live. It's your boy Diddyknowsball. I'm here for another live stream. As you can see, Thunder get exposed. Jaylen Brown's MVP case, and what the hell is going on with college basketball? I just want to say it's been a lot going on in the NBA. It's been a lot going on in the league, and we're gonna talk about it. I think I might start just with a few reactions. I'm not gonna do too much. I did probably want to check in on the Thunder game. Not the Thunder game. Who playing right now? I think it's the Grizzlies and the 76ers. Uh so we got Grizzlies 76ers right now. What the hell was I finna do? Oh, okay. Sure, screen. Let's see what's going on any Twitter streets. Oh. Uh Whoa.
Hey, Jason, my friend and I are having a Luca versus Brunson debate. No one's going to put Brunson over Luca based on what's happened through October, November, December, right? Like, that's a conversation for next summer. When we get to next summer, we'll have another 50 games of regular season basketball for both of these guys, and we'll have a full playoff run. But strictly speaking, there is a simple dynamic that's taken place with Brunson and with Luca in the last month that has made it so that Brunson's been better in the last month. Luca's turnovers have gone up and his efficiency has gone down as a shot maker. Brunson is operating in the mid 60s in true shooting percentage, and his turnovers are way down. So that's in that like Shea Gilgis Alexander territory of high volume, high efficiency offense without many mistakes that can hurt your team going the other way. That dynamic over time, if Brunson's efficiency ticks down and his turnovers go up, Luca's turnovers go down and his efficiency goes up, that'll be the kind of thing that Luca can do to reassert control over that debate over the course of the season. But yeah, I think over the last month, the lack of turnovers from Brunson and the higher true shooting percentage has made him a better basketball player just for the last month.
Damn, so we doing it by month now? Jalen Brunson, he might not be better than Luca, but I would honestly say I would rather have Jalen Brunson than Luca right now. Is that crazy? I don't even think that's crazy to say. hmm Let me see what some of the comments say. Uh,
Hey, Jay.
we Luca's the only superstar that is called to win with a team that's not even remotely built around him. Giannis don't get this type of slander for the trash team they gave him. Not enough knock on Brunson has been this good as not a knock. Brunson has been this good as an offensive engine going back 3 seasons now and a bunch of postseasons. It says averaged 30 and 7 in 40 playoff games as a Nick. Only Bron, MJ, Luca have ever done that. 3 weeks below his standard, and now we're in Brunson yard. All of a sudden, it's 1v1 sport, not like him. Not like one has an actual roster around him, one of the best defenders and a rim protector and a roster that should go to the finals every year, but no one talk about it. And you have Luca that had a no roster around him, and again, 41-year-old superstar. Huh? I mean, uh-oh. I don't know if you did you catch what I just played, Ray? The video. Did you catch the video?
Hey, Jason, my friend and I are having a Luca versus Brunson debate. No one.
Can you hear me? Can you hear the video? I ain't played it yet. Luca Brunson, let's be for real. This dude crispy hating.
Hey, Jason, my friend and I are having a
Can you
Luka
hear
versus
it?
Brunson debate. No one's going to put Brunson over Luka based on what's happened through October, November, December, right? Like, that's a conversation for next summer. When we get to next summer, we'll have another 50 games of regular season basketball for both of these guys, and we'll have a full playoff run. But strictly speaking, there's a simple dynamic that's taken place with Brunson and with Luka in the last month that has made it so that Brunson's been better in the last month. Luka's turnovers have gone up, and his efficiency has gone down as a shot maker. Brunson is operating in the mid 60s in true shooting percentage, and his turnovers are way down. So that's in that like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander territory of high volume, high efficiency offense without many mistakes that can hurt your team going the other way. That dynamic over time, if Brunson's efficiency ticks down and his turnovers go up, Luka's turnovers go down and his efficiency goes up, that'll be the kind of thing that Luka can do to reassert control over that debate over the course of the season. But yeah, I think over the last month, the lack of turnovers from Brunson and the higher true shooting percentage has made him a better basketball player just for the last month.
Last month, man, he's been better this season and last season. How'd you feel about that, Ray? You got Brunson over Luca right now? Ray, I really can't hear you. Hold on, let me see. I hear you, but I can't hear you a lot. Yeah, Chris said he could barely hear you, Ray. Say something else. I don't know what you done did. All right. But it says Brunson might as well have a super team and not even be better than the Pistons. What? What are you saying? The Pistons just lost to the Jazz. And who else did the Pistons just lose to? They just lost to the Jazz and the Clippers, bro. The Pistons is cool because of Cade, but the Pistons is they record overinflated like the Lakers, man. The Pistons don't got no scoring outside of Cade. Jalen Duran being the second best player on the best Eastern Conference team is crazy. So I think the Pistons are not that great, to be honest. And you doing all this talking. Boy, Luca is 30, 34 a game, basically. 9 assists, 8 rebounds, 46 from the field, 32 from three. Bro, this nigga out here shot chucking, bro. Jalen Brunson, 29, 7 and 3, 48 from the field, 39 from three at 85 from the free throw line. Man. I don't know. Yeah, I can hear you. Boy, Chris say, why the Knicks? Huh? Damn, you in and out again, right? I can't hear you good. I ain't gonna cap. What you using? Your phone? I don't know. Whatever you using to talk through, I don't know. You usually always come through good, but I don't know. Uh, why the Knicks the second seed behind them then? Bro, the Knicks had a way tougher schedule than the Pistons. Let's not do that. Knicks will be undefeated if Brunson and Luca switch places. That's not true.
Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, yeah, you sound good now. So Ray, what's your thoughts on the Luca versus Brunson situation?
I mean, shoot. Brunson been producing more. Could have been like we just gonna be 100 about it in the season and the playoffs. I mean,
I think Luca more talented, but I'd rather have Brunson if that makes sense. I can concede that Luca's better, but man, if you give me the choice between the two, if I'm just being honest, I'd rather just have Brunson, bro.
force anything.
You said what?
Brunson don't force his style of player, and like I don't know, like it's hard to kind of explain it, but he just like he plays within the flow of the game. Versus Luca is more so he feel like he has to be Luca all the time, and that sometimes it can win games, sometimes it can hurt the team.
Yeah. And that boy approaching that 27 years old age. So
He be getting hurt. I mean, he ain't never just been the healthiest guy, but now he's starting to get hurt more and more. So now it's like not only are you not getting like because back then he had more chance to redeem himself because he's on the court more, but now it's like it looks even worse because now the last time we do see you on the court, y'all losing. And then they might go a spurt where they win some games and then he come back and they lose again.
yeah. And Austin Reeves being down don't hurt either. I mean, don't help either. This
And
team,
then
I don't know.
Aiden, he'll play 2 games, miss a game. So it's like I don't know. It's hard for them to even really find a real rhythm because everybody's missing games left and right.
But I think the thing with Luca is I don't think it's Luca's talent that's the problem. It's his effort, bro. It's the effort in the complaining during live ball events. Like the ball be in play. The game is going on. And Luca would just be kind of half-ass getting back or he's talking to the refs. It's like, bro, that's probably the most annoying thing about today's NBA. They've been doing it. But I don't know. Complaining during live ball play is crazy. And Luca is the biggest culprit in the NBA right now. OG Cat, Mikael Hart, Lakers role players. Oh, but when Austin Reeves was out here getting damn near 30 a game, you wasn't saying all that shit. He was better than all them dudes combined.
I don't know. OG was
No, I ain't gonna say that, right? But I'm just saying, I'm just talking shit. But man, nah, bro. But I told y'all they shouldn't have re-signed LeBron. But he opted in. That was on him. So I don't know. LeBron is the biggest cancer in the history of basketball, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Who y'all play tonight, right?
you say what?
Who y'all playing tonight?
Detroit.
Ooh, Detroit. See, that's why I don't be wanting to hear that shit. That Detroit roster is terrible, bro. That Detroit roster is terrible. That's why I don't give Giannis no slack. If Cade could do it, be the top team in the East, Giannis could do it. Giannis just ain't been staying healthy. And I don't know. Let me see. Let me look and see what's up with Detroit. The thing with Cade is not efficient too. His shit look like Luca. He literally looks like a worse Luca. You see his stats? 27, 10, and 6, 46 from the field, 33 from 3. And what was Luca? Yeah.
33 points. Shooting about 46 on the field, 232 from three.
So he's literally worse Luca.
He averaging shoot almost 10 assists. Averaging what's called steal and a half. Averaging 6 boards.
I mean, that's cool. But I mean, it's cool. And Pistons got a better record than Point Fraud Brunson. Oh my goodness. RC, what's up with it, dog? Salute to you, man. Minnesota looking good out there, man. But get back to the goddamn Pistons. But do you see what I'm saying when it comes to I don't want to hear no excuses for like the Giannis's. No team with injuries. I don't want to hear that. Because I think what Jaylen Brown is doing, what Cade Cunningham is doing, man, come on, bro. I think Jaylen Brown should be leading MVP, the leading MVP candidate. Am I crazy for that?
I don't know about the lead.
Well, he should be top. I mean, who should be number one? Who's your on your MVP ladder?
I mean, SG and Jokic ain't nobody. I'm sorry. It's just they doing some like, bro. We not about that. Okay, we can acknowledge what Jaylen Brown is doing without Tatum, but we not about to act like he outperforming those other two guys I just named off.
He's fourth in scoring, and then he's a two-way player, and he's playing with the worst supporting cast, and they third in the East. What you talking about? He's averaging 30.
OKC is number one with their top playing be a
Right
two-way
now,
player.
what does the MVP mean to you?
I mean, they changed what the actual criteria is for MVP. We done seen people win MVP because they had the better record and because the number one guy there was the main reason why they was even in that position. We done had it to where a H seed was in talks. We done had a 6 seed win it. We done like they changed what it means to fit the narrative for that season.
Man, Jaylen Brown is fourth in scoring, right? The Celtics are third in the East. People thought they was gonna be a play-in team.
What he's doing better than SGA. Because everything you just said,
Carrying a bad team. He beat better teams than SGA did already.
I mean, they only lost for 4 games.
And they lost to damn near most of the good teams. They lost to the Spurs 3 times in a row.
Exactly. Name another team he lost to. The Trailblazers. Trailblazers upset everybody. At least, shoot, 3 or 4 good teams.
The Celtics just lost to the Trailblazers last night. But I'm just saying, I don't see why. This is what I'm saying, right? I'm not saying Jaylen Brown is better than Jokic. I'm not saying Jaylen Brown is better than SGA. I'm not saying he's better than those two guys. But he's having a more impressive season, you could argue, bro. Because we thought the Celtics was going to be dead in the water. This probably is going to be a gap year.
I mean, come on now. We don't know what the second half of the season going to hold.
We talking about right now, though. I'm just trying to acknowledge Jaylen Brown.
OKC came off a great year last year. Won the finals. And came through this year and looked even better.
They haven't been looking even better. They done lost to the Spurs 3 times in a row.
They didn't, bro.
No. They lost to the Spurs 3 times in a row. They lost to the Timberwolves.
The best start we've seen since such and such. This was the best start we've seen since every other game. They was saying that. They had this type of start last year.
It's over now. That shit over with now. The Thunder are very beatable, bro. They lost to the Spurs 3 times in a row, right? SGA was the only person to score
Name,
over 20 in
name me the
all three of
team.
those games.
Name me the teams on your hand in NBA league history that just looked unbeatable. You ain't gonna pass. You ain't gonna
No,
pass my name.
name a team that we thought was unanimously the best team in the league to lose to a team 3 times in a row. In fucking 2 weeks.
I remember the Lakers used to struggle with the Bobcats when they was winning championships. So
Was
don't
they
do that.
Was they losing to them 3 times in a row?
I mean, I only played them twice back then. They
But
got
that's what
swept.
I'm
They
saying.
got swept in the season before by Bobcats. I remember that vividly.
Okay, let me just look at so you see Jaylen Brown stats 36 and 5, 51 from the field, 37 from three, 78 from the free throw line. I'm just saying this is MVP level stuff. And you already said Derek White, not even no all-star level player.
Wait, what?
You said, remember what I was trying to say? Derek White was supposed to be an all-star. Was that a year ago or 2 years ago? And you was like, man, that dude ain't no all-star. That's his second best
I
player
was
right now.
I was comparing him to some people that should have been an All-Star game over him.
No, but this is what I'm saying, Ray. Is Jaylen Brown's season just as impressive as SGA and Nikola Jokic right now? From an individual standpoint and a team standpoint.
I'm not taking nothing away from Jaylen Brown. I'm just saying how I got them ranked right now.
You are, because I'm saying what Jaylen Brown is doing is more impressive this season. And MVP, most valuable player. If you take Jaylen Brown off this Celtics team, nah, hell no.
I think sometimes because the best example was the Phoenix Suns back in the day. I remember we all said, "Man, you take Steven, they still gonna be good." The year before he came, he literally was the only piece they added, and they was one of the worst teams in the league that year before. So I think sometimes we get so caught up in how good they look because the star of the show is out there with them versus we just, hey, one day we gonna just, we're gonna just get rid of Shea and I ain't gonna see him no more. And OKC gonna look real regular.
Would they look real regular? Would they regular be better than what the so who would be better? This current OKC team without SGA or the current Celtics team without Jaylen Brown, bro?
I mean, come
Come
on now.
on, that's what I'm
One
saying.
would be a playing team. The other team would just be trying to be a lottery team.
But that's what I'm saying. Third in the East right now. Nobody seen that coming. He's averaging 30 a game efficiently. And he's a two-way player. I'm just saying he's been an explosive scorer this season against the good teams. He's doing something nobody expected. And it's just like, man,
Do you know? Have you ever seen a shooting guard shoot the way he's shooting? This dude is shooting 56% from the field.
no,
I mean, he's not athletic.
man, Ray, that shit sound good.
Name me a shooting guard in NBA history that was shooting that good, and they didn't have athleticism they could lean on.
I'm not taking nothing on. I'm not taking nothing away from SGA, but I'm not gonna say he just blowing Jaylen Brown at the water. Jaylen Brown is right there. They damn near neck and neck.
I don't.
They're neck and neck to me.
Michael Jordan ain't never shot 56% from the field for
Right
a
now,
season.
I feel what you're saying.
This dude shooting KD efficiency.
Right now, RC, the Celtics are 19 and 12, and they third in the East. I get what you're saying. 56 from the field, 42 from three. That's amazing. But man, Jaylen Brown 36 and 5 versus 32, 6 and 5. It's not far off, bro. Just you knowing what basketball is, right? Who's having a more impressive season this year?
That ain't gonna get him over the hump.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that's some fake shit. Jaylen Brown has already been an NBA Finals MVP.
Media really was voting him to be number one right now. Or like that, if that's like what the polls came back for this quarter, bro, people would kill that poll.
Luka will probably get it before Jaylen Brown. That's it. Hell no,
No.
bro. With all
Um,
due respect to Luka, bro, that nigga ain't. He taking too many damn threes for one. He don't play no defense. Jaylen Brown is outside of just being a natural scorer. Jaylen Brown is better than Luka than everything outside of passing too. But other than scoring and passing, every other facet of the game, Jaylen Brown blowing him out the water. To be honest,
so you saying Jaylen Brown is just blowing SG out of the water on defense?
I'm saying Luka.
Oh,
I said Luka this season, but now SGA and Jaylen Brown, I think they having a neck and neck season. It's not crazy to say, in my opinion.
if I'm shooting better than you on every level and averaging more points and averaging more assists, like I'm averaging more than you with everything,
Okay,
and I got the best record in the league.
30 versus 32. Come on, bro. We're not doing that, bro. 30 versus 32, not that much, bro. Let me see. So 32 is 6-5 versus 36-5. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. Outside of like 2 more points. Ray, don't do that. What Jaylen Brown doing is more impressive than what
Shooting,
SGA doing right now, bro.
shooting over 5% more and over
See,
4% more
you
from three.
just okay. You falling too much into the numbers. Who's having a more impressive season so far, bro?
I'm just saying, if I'm doing everything better than you from a statistical standpoint, and then I'm also doing it at a higher efficiency rating, and then I'm also my style of play is resulting in more wins.
Of course, you gonna get this. Is what I'm saying. Of course, you gonna get more wins. The team is built to win. Y'all just won a championship. The fucking Celtics is supposed to be in
But
like a gap year or in the lottery or some shit. That's what I'm saying. They're third in the East, bro. They literally got a legit chance to win the East. So if the Celtics are in a Eastern Conference Finals,
they got it. Man. You can try to convince me all day, but in order for him to actually be taken serious, he got to get them to the number one seed in the East.
see, that's absolutely ridiculous. With this team, hell no, y'all ain't tripping, bro.
I'm
I ain't
just
gonna
saying.
care.
I'm just
Right
man.
now, we've never seen a second option literally without his first option damn near take the team to the top 3 seed in the conference, bro. We haven't seen it.
Scottie Pippen did it, and his first option just got up and left the game altogether.
Okay, I'll give you Scotty. Scotty did do it. Scotty did do it. But I'm talking about in our era, since 2000 to now, we ain't seen that shit. And legit has a bro. And we got to talk about Jaylen Brown as being the best shooting guard of the generation. Is that safe to say? Better than Mitchell, better than Booker, better than Levine, of course.
Why you saying of course for him?
Man, I love Levine game, but it's like, bro, you ain't won a playoff series. It's crazy. And,
Yes.
and they all around the same age. But I'm saying, you see, like Jaylen Brown, damn near 30 at this point. Donovan Mitchell, how old is Donovan Mitchell? Donovan Donovan Mitchell is damn near 30 at this
I've
point.
been, I've been telling you about Mitchell.
It's not his fault. See, that's how I know you ain't really, bro. His team is, bro. Them is so soft.
We just sitting here having a debate about superstars, two superstars. And you gonna sit here when you are the superstar of your team, everything is your fault. When you win, it's you. When you lose, it's also you. That's the
Okay.
responsibility that you hold. Maybe that crown too heavy for you. Maybe you not who we. Maybe you shouldn't be in that discussion. That's what we need to start doing. When we start seeing that crown get a little bit too heavy, we gotta get. Nah, it don't fit. It does not fit you. That's not who you are. My bad for thinking that's who you was.
So
I will,
what?
I will stop. I will stop. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop criticizing Donovan Mitchell like the person that you try to portray him to be, and I'm gonna start seeing fit on who he really is.
All right. 30 a game, 6
He put
assists.
up great numbers in the regular season. And what I seen him do in the playoffs last year was like, no, I'm not doing that. It's no reason why bro, y'all, man, Garland was hurt. He should have beat that Indiana Pacers team that you said was frauds. If they was frauds like y'all said they was, it's no reason why he shouldn't have won. It's no reason. It's
Man,
none. You can't give me a valid reason why they
his
lost.
team was fucking hurt, bro.
That's the
God
only.
damn, you
That's
always do that. Like that's not like that's just.
Halliburton was playing hurt the whole playoffs. Are we forgetting that?
And he was stinking it up. Goddamn Nimhard and TJ. So we gonna act like Nimhard and TJ McConnell wasn't stepping up doing their thing in the backcourt.
What was Halliburton doing in that series? I could have sworn. I could have sworn if it wasn't for Halliburton's clutch plays in the first in a couple of those games in that particular series, they would have lost. You talking about what Nimhard did and all this? That sounds good, but when they need the ball in their best player hands, why wasn't they going to Nimhard? Why wasn't they going to Siakam? Why wasn't they going to all these other guys you're talking about? Why was they depending so much on Halliburton to come through?
This nigga Donovan Mitchell led the series in scoring in damn near every game. 33, 48, 43. Like, what more do you want? Like, bro, come on. Bro, right now, that shit is absolutely disgusting, bro. This dude, come on, man.
Hold on, go ahead.
Yeah. But
I wonder
goddamn.
I wonder why you led him in scoring.
Look what everybody else was doing. That's why.
The guy underneath was shooting so efficient. Everybody shooting efficient other than Struz. I don't know why he kept shooting.
Look at Garland. He was supposed to be the guy.
Oh, but no, you said he was hurt.
Man, that nigga always hurt.
When he hurt, it's an excuse for Donovan. But when he out there playing hurt, now it's, man, what Garland doing? You just sat here and said he was hurt. They rushed him back because they said, okay, man, this is the best shot we have at winning this series. You rush him back before he's actually fully healed. And then he go out there and shoot like that. And then you use that as the excuse why they lost. Nah. Ain't no this is why I say this generation of shooting guards are some of the worst shooting guards we ever. It's never in the history where if you are bar none the best shooting guard in the league, we've never seen the best shooting guard in the league struggle against a team like that and can't pull it out. Have we ever seen that, DJ, in the history? Like when it's a dominant two guard and the other team don't got a dominant big and they can't take over that series and win it.
Bro, come on, bro. Your favorite player of all time had inefficient series, and you say quit looking at efficiency all the time.
Name me the team that he lost to that was equivalent to the Pacers.
The Pacers made it. Now the Pacers suck.
No, I'm saying
when you was riding them the whole damn time. Now they suck.
I'm saying name me a team that Kobe lost to that was the equivalent of that Pacers team.
Nigga, I don't know.
They was like, I like Halliburton, I like Siakam, but they didn't really have an identity on who was number one, who was the number two. Just like, okay, you got the hot hand in this game, you got the keys this game. Next game, I don't want the keys, you got it. Like they was playing hot potato with who was the actual leader of that team.
So Darius Garland missed 2 games. Evan Mobley missed a game. And they still supposed to win that series. That's basically what you're saying. Donovan Mitchell was just supposed to figure it out, right? I'm just saying, like, you could say that, but that shit just would be unfair. And in what they call that shit, it just wouldn't be genuine for you to say that. Donovan Mitchell has been let down by his supporting cast, bro, in these playoff series.
You don't get tired of hearing that same story everywhere he's been.
It's the truth. It's the truth. What team did you ever say Donovan Mitchell should have been? His team should get to the finals or win the finals. Which team? Name them.
I never said he got to get to the finals. But if it was 1 year he should have got to the finals, it was last year.
Well, how could you do that if your second and goddamn third best player is missing games in the playoffs?
So that okay, we're gonna just act like
Man, it's just being honest, bro.
We just gonna act like Donovan Mitchell was out there playing bad. We just gonna keep saying his supporting cast was terrible. He was terrible with him.
So he was playing bad, but when LeBron was doing the same thing with these same terrible shooting numbers, people were saying he should have been MVP of the finals. Like, you pick and choose who shoots bad, defining them playing bad. You pick and choose.
You're comparing when LeBron made it to a finals and his third option already got hurt the round before. His second option got hurt in that series. That what you comparing?
I mean, bruh. This nigga this was all I'm saying, right? Donovan Mitchell ain't been to a conference finals. He ain't got it done. Okay. But it seemed like he the only player that everybody be like, man, it's Donovan Mitchell's fault. I don't care what nobody else doing. It's Donovan Mitchell's fault. When Devin Booker's not even making the fucking playoffs, and he got KD and Bradley Beal.
They were cooking all three of them.
I've never heard Devin Booker slander. I never heard Devin Booker slander.
Let's say how bad he got cooked.
I never heard Devin Booker slander like I heard Donovan Mitchell slander, bro. Y'all want Donovan Mitchell to carry bums.
Because ain't no way I heard it and you ain't hear it.
You ain't never said nothing. You ain't never said nothing about Devin Booker. You ain't even talking about Devin Booker right now.
This dude Devin Booker not even the top shooting guard conversation no more. That's how much they stopped. That's the slander got to him. They don't even talk about him as a top shooting guard no more.
So how do you feel about Donovan Mitchell?
All world in the season. If you can get those wins, because this is the thing, I've never seen you hype up Darius Garland. So why does it matter if somebody you don't even hold to a certain standard?
Everybody says he's an all-star. Everybody said he's the Cleveland second option. Do you think Donovan Mitchell could be a Finals MVP? Do you think he got it on to? If he get to a finals, do you think he could be to battle?
He gonna win it.
I'm just saying. This is all I'm saying. What I've seen from.
And he was the shooting. If he was a star player of the team, he would win it. I mean, look at the team he has around him.
The team is ass. These dudes not that good.
I'm saying, what other player on that team do you see getting the Finals MVP?
No, I'm just saying as a player. Like, if you just be like, okay, if you put Donovan Mitchell on the Heat right now, if you swap out Donovan Mitchell and Norman Powell right now, would that change how you look at the Heat?
Well, you said if you swap out who?
Norman Powell and Donovan Mitchell. How you feel about the Heat if instead of Norman Powell they had Donovan Mitchell?
I think they're just gonna be Cleveland 1.5.
Oh my! Well, you just low on Donovan Mitchell than I am. Dude came in the league beating MVP candidates as a fucking rookie.
Who was he?
Bro, when he beat Paul George and Russell Westbrook his rookie year against OKC, don't do that. Paul George and Russell Westbrook both was like top 6.
Neither one of them aged well with their playoffs. Dude started calling him.
So it's not impressive just because
Westbrook had some of the worst playoff moments in NBA history. Like, what are we talking about? He beat some of the worst playoff performers we've ever seen. And Melo, he could like.
I didn't even bring up Melo. I didn't bring him up.
No, it's the fact that Melo, they never even really tried to get Melo involved in that series, at least.
You know, that's Westbrook. Westbrook always just overshoot. But yeah, okay, we just gonna have to disagree on Donovan Mitchell. So I told you. So do you think that Thunder got exposed? You don't think the Thunder got exposed since they lost to Spurs 3 times in a row, and then they lost to the Timberwolves too. These is teams that's like, bro, these is the teams that are vying for y'all spot. Y'all ain't beat them. So I'm just saying, I think the Thunder.
I still got my money on OKC against anybody in a best of 7 series.
Hell, not against Spurs. Spurs got their number, bro. That just is what it is. Sometimes it's just a matchup thing. Can I tell you why?
We say this until we actually see it in real, like on like the actual grand stage of them all. And then we're gonna go back to, man. Of course, I knew they wasn't gonna really beat them. I was just saying that because they was losing to them in the regular. It's gonna be that people gonna switch up so fast. That's the one thing I understood about the basketball world when it came to fans. People only look at things at face value or what's act like. I know that OKC is battle tested. Spurs ain't though. When all that glitz and glamour and all that stuff go away, and you got to go out there and actually go out there and scrape for a win. I don't know if Spurs is capable of doing that. I don't know if they built like that. I don't know if Wemby gonna shrink in real. Oh, when they on the road and that crowd start going crazy, are they gonna still like? Are they gonna make the right plays? Are they gonna play smart? Or is their IQ gonna disappear? Or certain players gonna disappear in those moments? We don't know.
Raynor, fuck all that. Them niggas played 3 times. I've seen it, bro. The dude. Okay, hold on. Can I paint the picture real quick? So OKC on average forces 18 turnovers a game, right? They only got the Spurs to commit 19 turnovers one time. The other 2 times it was 15 and 13. Spurs blew them out those other 2 times. They can't force turnovers. You want to know why? De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper. They got 3 guards that can handle the ball. And we all know OKC cannot score in the half court unless it's SGA. So they need points on turnovers. They can't get them against the Spurs. They like to get to the rim a lot and kick it out. Wemby's right there. So they can't put the pressure on the rim that they want to. I just think this not a fluke, them losing 3 times in a row, bro. It's not a fluke. Nobody on the Thunder scored over 20 points in them 3 games outside of SGA at all. Nobody in 3 games. SGA is the only person to score over 20. This is a pattern. This ain't no, oh man, it's some regular season. That's just real talk, Ray. I'm sorry. That shit is real. I had to look up some of this shit. So I just think the Thunder are beatable. Did you see what Ant did to them? Because there's another thing we don't talk about is SGA being athletically limited. You hit on it. It's that Devin Booker shit. Once you get into these close games where De'Aaron Fox can do something athletically that you can't do, Ant could do some stuff athletically that you can't do, and nobody else can score. Like, come on now. I'm sorry. J-Dub is the swing factor. If he get back to himself, because he had that shoulder stuff, so you can see it in his shooting. But I don't know, bro. Thunder look very beatable, Ray. And against the Spurs, especially because they can't force turnovers on them guards. I think that's a real thing. Yep. Put that boy in the pot real quick. Because I ain't going with that, oh, it's regular season. No, you beat, boy, Ray, you let somebody beat you 3 times? I don't care. Hell no. I ain't going with that. I'm just saying. Oh, let's talk. Huh?
I mean, it sounds good right now. Spurs got the talking points going. Everybody believing them.
It's not belief. It's like, damn, I can't ignore what I've seen over and over and over again. And one of them was in the NBA Cup. You can say whatever you want to say about the Cup, but niggas is actually trying to win. That's a tournament. It's stakes involved. It's something on the line. That type of basketball always matters, in my opinion, or else we not really competitors. I don't care if it's in the middle of the season, at the beginning of the season. If we're playing in a tournament style and we playing for to get to the championship of this tournament, that shit matters. Because you said the Spurs ain't played under the bright lights and this, and that. That cup game wasn't bull. That cup game was a real game, bro. And you probably don't respect it, but I respect the cup. Because since the Lakers won it, that shit been competitive and respectable, huh? You said what?
Who got the Spurs number?
I mean, I think the Spurs could lose to somebody like the Timberwolves because they tough and they can defend. They got two-way players. Possibly the Nuggets too, but the Nuggets is in flux right now.
They got back-to-back losses against Golden State.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a matchup thing. I'm not saying OKC suck.
Who is the matchup nightmare for them on Golden State? Who can go and win?
I don't know. It's just they lose. But I'm saying, what's they got to do with them playing the Thunder? They look like they got the Thunder number, even if the Warriors got their number.
So OKC got to worry about Spurs, but Spurs got other teams they got to worry about before they can get to OKC.
Oh my God! If you want to say that, but they second in the West. I'm just saying, and they done whooped on the number one team in the West 3 times in a row. We're not gonna act like the regular season don't matter all of a sudden.
Already this year, so
basketball is basketball, Ray. You know that. I'm not here. I'm not trying to do that.
Losing streak right now against them trash. Just lost to them trash Cleveland Cavaliers.
I mean, hey, you can say what you want, but this same team that's losing to the trash Cavaliers beat the Thunder 3 times in a row. I'm just saying. Let's talk about your Lakers. What's going on? What's going on, Ray?
Top 4 team in the NBA or in the West.
Bro, you so nasty. This team's garbage, bro. 4th in the West. What are y'all? 7th in offensive rating, 22nd in defensive rating, 15th in net rating. I ain't gonna stud though. For real, this Austin Reeves being out is really gonna screw y'all over. But Denver's in flux right now, so y'all might be able to be all right. But I don't know. LeBron just ruined this team for sure. I'd rather see more Rui and less LeBron. JJ Redick ain't got the nuts for that though.
That's why I know it's somebody else that's been missing some games.
Oh, you miss Gabe Vincent?
No, I'm somebody. Rui. I'm like, bro. I'm like,
he ain't missing games, but his minutes went down.
No, he ain't been out there. He been hurt, or they been DNPing him.
He done played 27 games. He can play in all the games, I think. 20. Well, no. Well, I think he can play pretty much all the games. He only missed 3 games, but his minutes went down when LeBron came back. He's 52 from the field, 45 damn near from 3.
Man, since he got to the Lakers, he been super efficient. That I ain't never questioned that.
But that's what I'm saying.
I do want him taking more shots. I want him more aggressive at times.
And that's what I'm saying. How you feel about JJ Redick calling him out?
Calling who out? LeBron?
Yeah, just the Lakers in general. Did you hear his press conference?
Didn't Luka kind of like agree in a sense?
Yeah, he's talking to LeBron. He was talking to LeBron, bro.
That's what you get for doing that podcast. We ain't forget.
Man, I've been told you. That's
what happened when the supervisor's trying to be cool with the coworker.
And then LeBron, ain't LeBron older than him?
Yeah.
Jaylen really came in the league. LeBron was already in the league for like 4 years.
I mean, well, Jada did go to college though.
But that's what I'm saying. But he was
Oh,
already
see,
in
I
the
think it's
league
still like
4 years.
he might be at least a year though, at least a year older than JJ.
JJ Redick, age 41.
Oh well.
He a year
Never
older. You right. He a year older though. Well, some months
mind.
older.
I was saying, I thought LeBron was older, but yeah, he
Sim-
just 41. So yeah, he older by what 6 years? I mean 6 months.
Something like that. Yeah. So it's only so much JJ Redick can even say to that man. But at the same time, it's like you grown as hell. Why somebody gotta say something to you? You 40. I gotta ask you for this. But then it's like at the same time, I'm not expecting LeBron to play great defense. We don't talk about that enough. LeBron has underachieved as a defender. He picked and chose his whole career. Is that say? Can I say that at least? Can we at least agree on that? He picked and chose when he wanted to play defense. 6-time all defensive player, but you got 21 all NBAs. Your ass was out there playing defense when you felt like it. That's another thing. People don't ever talk about how he picked and chose when he wanted to play defense. He ain't just some great two-way player that was always playing defense and scoring. That nigga used to be he was famous for taking positions off. I'm just saying. I know this your boy, but
What says my boy? Like what?
it's your boy, bro.
Only got one goat.
Boy,
Yeah.
LeBron shooting 32% from 3. That's crazy. He was a good shooter for a long time after. I don't know. But did you see the Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan debate?
I didn't watch the video. I seen the headline. I was just like, just,
I don't think
how do we go from what KG? It should be KG versus Dirk. How did he get the right to go KG versus Dirk?
and that's my thing. KG ain't better than Dirk. Like I would rather build. Well, I don't know. It's really even, just depending on how you build the team. But Dirk was a way more explosive scorer to me, and it's like I can build a legit offense around it. Kevin Garnett, I never felt like I could build a legit offense around him because he was a good scorer. But we all know to win these finals, you need great scorers. Is that fair?
I mean, we seen Dirk get to the big stage 2 times as the lead act. We ain't never seen KG.
And
And the,
is
the year that people thought that he probably was gonna finally get over the hump, they got snatched away in the Western Conference Finals against the real lead acts.
and let's see what's he doing in their finals. So, oh man, oh yeah, well, they Western Conference Finals. I'm gonna say that. So 24, 14, and 5. Damn, that's
He put
that's
up his
good.
long season numbers. He didn't even elevate.
He wasn't. I think people overrate him as a scorer. I think people think he was some great scorer. I never thought that. I never when I
I
think of
think
KG.
he got amplified just because of how great he was defensively. They was like, man, we ain't never seen a two-way big like just. But then I'm thinking in my head at the same time, like Hakeem Olajuwon. Why he? I don't know why KG gets so amplified as a two-way player. Like he the best two-way player we ever seen.
That's my problem with it. I think he was a great all-around player, but I don't think he was a great scorer. and it's like niggas say you want to see.
I feel like I feel underachieved because he definitely had all the tools to be a great scorer. He could handle the ball. He could shoot the ball. He had a post game. He had a midi post up game. Like he could go off the drip. Like he could do everything offensively.
Yeah, he could.
Maybe it was just like a mentality thing, like to just completely take over a game and just be like, man, forget my teammates. It's my time. I'm about to carry out. Like, but I don't know.
And the thing about Dirk too, though, Dirk was a 3-level scorer at 7 feet efficiently 40, 50, 90. 3-level scorer. And he never really had just great teammates outside of like Steve Nash. Who's his best teammate ever outside of Steve Nash?
Jason Terry by far.
I love Jet, but man, come on, dog.
So I played him in the first finals ever played.
I'm
So
not
don't.
saying I'm not saying it, but I'm
Jason
saying
Terry had the most dog. Like if we just talking about who was the biggest dog that he ever had as a teammate, I guarantee you, Dirk gonna say, well, he gonna more
yes,
than likely gonna say Jason Terry though.
I'm
You
looking
can
at it right now.
you can say Steve Nash was the best teammate he had, but I guarantee you, if they ask me who would you want as your ride or die teammate, he gonna say Jason Terry.
I,
He
I
was about that.
I'm not disagreeing. Jet was come on, bro. That's the Jet. But I'm saying,
Always a good moment. Shoot.
what is it? What
Terry
is
was
that?
out there. Hey, Terry outplayed LeBron James in that finals. We can say we wonder about how LeBron fumbled and he was choking. Terry was not shying away from that moment at all. Terry wanted all the smoke with him, D Wade. It was on that other end. Hey, I'm ready.
Right, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying
Terry is
Dirk.
the most all-star player that was never an all-star player. If that
No,
makes
Jamal Murray still until he make it. It's Jamal Murray, right? I see where you're going, but nah, Jamal Murray, the greatest player to never make a
I'm
You talking about just playoff wise. I'm talking about just period. Jason Terry was that all season playoffs. He was the same guy.
that nigga
It,
was
and
never. He was never sniffing Murray. I see
if
what
you
you're
talking about
saying.
if you talking about strictly playoffs, okay. But he Robert Horry. Like Tim Duncan said. Tim Duncan said it best. He said Robert Horry play like this all the time in the season included. He a Hall of Famer, no question.
Whoa,
But
Ray, you see this?
what?
That nigga Dirk was shooting bad, but this nigga Terry was 18 a game. Damn it.
Bro, you think I'm just making stuff up? That's the
No, no,
crazy part.
I'm not. I knew he wasn't, but I'm just saying.
Terry was always an efficient level player.
Big shots.
People talk about midi guy. He was the original midi guy.
That nigga
Dude could
Dwayne
shoot.
Wade was going crazy.
Dude could shoot on all levels. I mean, let's be honest. Wade knew what it took to actually win a finals. He was the only one on that roster that knew what it took to actually win.
LeBron's such a fucking bum. He was third. He was the third. He averaged less than Bosh. I didn't remember that.
I do.
Bosh was shooting terrible for a big shooting 41% is crazy. Only getting 7 rebounds too. LeBron still was 18 points a game in a finals is crazy. Hell no. What was he doing? What did he do against the Spurs? He had probably some of the worst finals for a top 5 player. Because even I'm gonna look at Kobe stuff too, but okay, let me see. See 06, 07. What he doing in his finals? Gotta get to the bottom of this. 22, 7 and 7. 36 from the field, 20 from the three. LeBron really a bum. He really a bum, bro. Cause bro, people do all that talking. Them two terrible finals. That is bad. And those was his first two finals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's bad, bro. And he was trying to trick us with that goddamn that Miami situation when they won. Cause they beat the Thunder. I still think Kevin Durant was really on their head, bro. Kevin Durant really was killing them dudes. But this when LeBron became LeBron. But nigga, you already stunk it up in two finals.
Dang, he shot under 20%. Yeah. I didn't realize he shot that bad from the three in that finals.
I told he shot 16 of them all. Yeah, he was letting them things fly too.
So he hit him when it counts.
No, he did. Mario Chalmers hit that mud when he counted. Let me see. Look, yeah, KD. And when Russell Westbrook was not letting him get the ball, bro. This nigga Westbrook shot all these shots, and look at his percentages. Oh, I can't stand Russell Westbrook.
13% from the three.
And look how many he took. He damn near, bro. This nigga took 22 of them hoes and hit 3. This,
Played terrible.
oh my god, these niggas really. But KD so garbage, right? Oh man, them two niggas right here, bro. This nigga Harden averaged 12 points.
I mean,
He didn't take a lot of shots though.
I didn't realize. But then again, Harden showed us even when he was the number one option, how he was shy away sometimes. So the signs was already there. We just wasn't looking too much deep into it because he wasn't the number one or two option yet. When he got that role and we kept on criticizing him, I'm like, bruh, he been showed y'all who he really was a long time ago.
It's still on Westbrook. He was just
When
6 man
I
at this
think he
point.
got clamped up by old Ginobili, y'all laughed. And then when y'all go back and watch it, said, dang, this dude really got clamped up by old Ginobili.
But look at this is
These
crazy.
are the guys that was being compared to all-time great shooting guards. And I seen one of the all-time great shooting guards. They was comparing him to at one point when he was in his prime. And they was like, is he better than... You know what I seen this guy do to a prime Ginobili? You know what I seen this guy do to a prime Bruce Bowen?
Because I do want to bring this up because people they clown Kobe for the Detroit series, and he still probably was better than what year?
That was ugly. No, 04, 03, 04 year.
Okay.
That was an ugly one though.
I bet it was better than LeBron's. This was like LeBron's first one.
How you shoot that terrible and shoot that great from the free throw?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. 38% from the field and 17%. And he took all the shots.
Oh, this is the funniest part I laugh at though. They said when Kobe finally got the keys, they look what he did. Got to the finals. So it showed that either one of them could lead their team to the final. That's the only thing that I always hated about when they were trying to say Kobe was a sidekick.
But Ray,
Kobe,
you got to just admit that this was terrible.
no, I said that before you even pulled it up. I knew it was terrible. You saw I bet it was bad. I was like, I don't know about that one. But I'm saying it shows you how great Kobe and Shaq was. the fact that you like, okay, you don't want to be number one guy, we're gonna give you keys then. And literally they went to the finals again. They lost in bad fashion and they went out bad, ugly. But it's just like how many people can say, man, I'm tired of being a sidekick. I need to have the keys, and they give them the keys and it don't look good.
Yeah, I get that. I
Like
ain't.
they don't look good, but they was in the finals not looking good. A lot of people don't look good. They don't make the playoffs. They get knocked out the first round. They were just like, bro, y'all lost
But
in the
right,
ball. Y'all lost in the final. Like, how does that sound though?
right. That nigga damn near shot worse. He shot worse from the field than Kobe did,
Yeah, he shot worse from the field, and his free throw percentage. Yeah,
and they got swept. So even at they worst, LeBron, you could argue LeBron was worse. They got swept, and he
I
shot.
mean, the biggest argument people gonna say is Kobe was already more experienced, already had won 3 finals
Man,
before that. Kobe wasn't the actual number one option per se. Um, in my opinion, by the time Kobe and Shaq was in that '01 playoffs, that's when Kobe and Shaq was equal for me. Like neither one was more dominant than the other. That's my personal opinion, though.
I
Some people
mean,
gonna say, "Oh, I mean, why would he? Why would?" Look at what Kobe was doing throughout the Western Conference, not just the Western Conference Finals. Just look what he was doing out throughout the Western Conference, like all those series in '01, and you can even go to '02 too.
mm,
By '02, '03, that's when I say, okay, yeah, Kobe is better than Shaq. It's not debatable no more.
the thing that people always forget, and it's like we seeing it with Ant now. You see it with Jaylen Brown too. Two-way player. It's like, nigga, I'm not only an explosive scorer, I'm also a two-way player. Who name the two-way players who are also explosive scorers? Like I'm dropping loud 25s, loud 30s. That's why I say uh Anthony Edwards the only person I feel like right now shooting guard that can get to that level. And Jaylen Brown been showing it this year. I feel like it's rare to be an explosive scorer and a two-way player. Like Paul George. He was a two-way player, right? But would you say he was an explosive scorer?
No,
So you see what I'm saying? How many two-way players have also been explosive scorers? I'm honestly just asking, in your opinion.
would you say Kawhi is an explosive scorer?
Boy, he just got his first 50-point game. Like, no offense, but I wouldn't call him an explosive scorer.
I was just asking to see what your info is gonna be on it.
I'm trying to think. Two-way players that was explosive
More
scorers.
times, more times than not, if we being honest, the two-way players that are explosive scorers gonna be guards more times than not.
Jordan, Kobe, but that's what I'm saying. How many of them are there?
D Wade before the injuries.
Hmm. No. Well, yeah. Was D Wade an explosive scorer? I'm,
Go
I'm,
look at what he was doing before
no, he was.
before LeBron got there. Some could argue. I mean, at least the first year him and LeBron was together, he was still that. But and that's where I think him and LeBron was butting heads at because LeBron wanted to take the keys. As much as LeBron would try to say he wasn't, I'm like, bro, you wanted to come to Wade's team and automatic like you. We know you wanted that. We could tell, and it's proof. The proof is in the pudding because everywhere else you have went, you automatically, man, this is my team now since I'm here. Like that's just you could just look at him and tell like I want to be in control. He doesn't look comfortable when he's not the one in control.
I,
Even then, I'm like, bro, you at the end of your career
yeah, I was just gonna bring it up because we talked about it the other day.
and you still feel like I'm the guy. Like, no, you're not.
I think that's another indictment I have on certain guys. What you said, you put it perfectly the other day. It's like when you can only play your play style. Because I think we seeing the same thing with Trey Young right now. Oh, I do want to talk about Trey Young for I don't know how long you want to stay on here, but um, like LeBron, Luca, you said it with them. Like they can't play any other style of basketball outside of their style of basketball. What was you saying? Like, damn, I fucked it up. But how was you saying it the other day? Because I remember I like where you was going with it.
Find
Because
that mess. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, I said because you was talking about how Bron and Luca just stand there if they don't got the ball in their hands. And I said the worst type of hoopers to have on your team but hate to play against are people who can only play their style of basketball.
you know, and do you think Trey Young fall in that category too?
Yeah,
Because
because Trae Young, you're not going to see the brilliance of Trey Young unless the ball is in his hands. And that's a stagnant basketball player because basketball was never intended for just only what you can do when the ball is in your hands. It's a
mm-hmm.
team sport for a reason.
Yeah.
And now you out there playing one on one, yeah, we want to see what you can do with the ball in your hands. You only one who can represent yourself. But when you talking about it's 5 on 5, that's where your IQ gonna show. That's where you actually understanding just the game itself and understanding that okay, it's not just about me. It's about understanding, okay, this guy is hot right now. We need to find a way to get this dude the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what? Um, we as a team is in a rhythm. Let me try to find the best shot possible on this particular possession. We done took some bad shots the past couple stretches down. We need to kind of just like
Let me cut a little bit. Let me clear out. Let me set a back screen.
I say, let me do a pick and pop. Like I don't know, like it's certain things just oh my man not paying attention. Let me hit a back door real quick.
Yeah, niggas don't like moving without the ball, and I think that's just so stupid. Like I don't know, what? Yeah, that was the Rockets game. Like Luca and LeBron, it's that your turn, my turn shit. Oh, you got the ball, so let me just put my hands on my knees and rest while you just do your like. That's just terrible basketball. Now it's 4 on 5 for real because either Luca or LeBron is just not gonna be involved in nothing. Like the fact that neither one of them cut, I don't think I've ever seen Luca cut. I don't think I've ever seen LeBron cut a few times. He cuts a few times, but I don't know, bro. Not being able to play with it with the basketball in your hands, because Trey Young, because you know how I felt about Trey Young. I want to hear how you feel about Trey Young. I thought he's exactly what this team needed with the emergence of Jaylen Johnson. Jaylen Johnson damn near averaging a 25-point triple double. And it's like, damn, you can't come in and just add what you do great to this, like get other people involved with your assists, and then close games. Like, was I tripping for thinking Trey Young was gonna add to this? They 0-5 when he been back.
I mean, they, uh, only thing I can think of is they went away from what was helping them win, or what was kind of helping them just. Um, because a lot of times, especially when you got a team where they only like their star player is very ball dominant, when that person is either out for a long period of time, you start to actually see them play basketball, like good team basketball, But when you insert that person back into the lineup, they go back to what they know when he's on the court.
Hmm.
And whether it's gonna be helpful or hurtful for them, that's all they know. So they gonna just naturally go back to, okay, well, we just gonna sit here and watch the Trey show until he pass one of the ball.
Do you think since he's been the guy in Atlanta, he got them to a conference finals? Do you think he's unwilling to be like, no, 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 no? I still think I can do this. I still think I can take a team to a
I think
conference finals or a finals.
he needs a certain lineup around him, and the lineup he has to change his game. But in order for him to keep the play style he has, he don't have the right roster around him.
But how though? Jaylen Johnson looked like he's gonna be an all NBA level player. Nikhil Alexander Walker took a crazy step. Like Nikhil Alexander Walker is the prototypical what they call that? Like 3-level two-way player. Like he's just not going crazy. Like he actually is kind of going crazy, but okay, let me just get to the stats because he's been cooking, bro. Like Nikhil Alexander Walker as a guy, he's been going crazy. Look at this. 21 a game. 45 from the field, 38 from 3, 86 from free throw line, 6'5". We
The
know what he
numbers
could.
are great, but I'm saying what actually helps Trey Young's style of play flourish. He don't got those weapons around
But
him.
that's what I'm saying. What do you think his style of play that flourishes is?
For one, when he had Collins,
Okay.
Collins is one of those players. He giving 100% effort every possession. He not taking a playoff. When he set that pick and roll, it's almost like Aikman to Irvin. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
they so in sync with each other. Trey Young know when he come off that screen, the ball already coming off his hand. He don't know where exactly Collins gonna be, but he know when he throw that ball up, Collins is going to get it.
You don't think Jalen Johnson can do that?
I'm not saying he can't do that. I'm saying the chemistry ain't there.
Mm. Mm. I did see a play where Jalen Johnson was trying to inbound the ball. Trey came up and tried to take the ball, and then she caused a turnover. And Jalen Johnson was like, "Bro, what the fuck is you doing?" They might not get along too well.
I still that's people may not. Look, I'm gonna say Atlanta has seen talent better than Collins, but that's still one of the worst moves they did by getting rid of him.
But
They
look at this.
that was clearly Trey Young's favorite teammate. And if you keep it like the fact that they done kept Trey Young since that, obviously y'all think he a franchise player.
Yeah.
Why would y'all not want stuff that's helping show success? Why would y'all want to get rid of that?
Mm. 14-9 during that playoff run. Great efficiency. 55 from the field, 36 from 3. Yeah, but goddamn, Ray, look at this. This dude's averaging 24, 10, and 8. Like, you can't make it work with this dude. Like, it's like, damn, this should be Trey Young's best team. Because I just showed you Nikhil Alexander. He's giving you 20 on good efficiency. This is good efficiency, too. You got two guys giving you a dub plus, and you supposed to really just be out here closing game. So it's like,
That other, I mean, the Atlanta team he had that got to that Eastern Conference Finals, it reminded me of that Nugget squad. They just had a lot of players that was good. All of them can get their own bucket. You had Bogdanovich, you had Gallinari, you had Herter, you had Collins, you had Trey Young. Capella was great off the pick and roll too. Like you had all these guys that were just really good players.
so do you think Atlanta should have been like, okay, what got us to the conference finals? Let's just make a better version of that team? Or
In
do you,
my
huh?
in my opinion,
Hmm. But didn't they run it back like 3 times? I feel like
I think they got rid of Collins not after not the year after the Eastern Conference Finals, but the year after that one.
the
That's
next
when they ended
year.
up running into Boston in the
They,
first round, and they ended up going 7 games with them.
Because the next year they played and lost to Miami in the first round. They ended up a 9th seed in 22.
I think that's
So
yeah. When they made it to the play-in and won, that's when they played Boston, and that's when the first was like they was about to get swept.
ooh, Trey Young was garbage. So was just Trey Young just a fluke? Was he just a fluke? Or is it like, 'cause my thing is, I feel like he's a real closer. He's really good in close games. I feel like that's a valuable skill set. Maybe he can't be the best player on the team, but I can see him being your closer. I can see him. You see what I'm saying? Am I tripping? Because it's like, that's not fake. I think Trey Young is a real closer, but he do got to adjust his game, and he needs somebody that's better than him that can be more consistent. Like, he can't probably be the best player on the championship team, but I think he can contribute to a championship team because he can close games. That's one of the most valuable skills in the playoffs. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but I think this shit probably just over for him in Atlanta because Jaylen Johnson probably is just better at this point. And it's like, man, right now, this is crazy. 24, 10, and 8. And he's what, 24? Just turned 24? Are you willing to just say, man, I'm finna build around Jaylen Johnson and see what I can get for Trey? Or do you want to actually see if this worked? If you was the GM of Atlanta?
Mm, it's probably long overdue now. They probably kind of ran out of patience, really.
But there's nobody that just really want no 6 foot nothing, no defense playing, high usage Trey Young. I feel like this is his best possible team, best possible chance, and I just think they should try to make it work. This team is not. I don't know. For some strange reason, it's like, bro, if Trey Young go make it as the guy, it's gonna be on a team like this. You got big guys everywhere. You got defenders everywhere. Trey Young is the goddamn problem. Dude shooting, he only played 10 games, but damn, you only get 19 points. Porzingis ain't played games. But in terms of, look at this. This is as good as a team you go get. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 guys in double figures. 1, 2, 2 guys over a dub. 2 more guys hovering around a dub. And it's Trey Young that's not even getting a dub. So it's like, bro, you should try to make. If I was Atlanta, I'll just play this shit out, bro. I ain't gonna cap. And just hope. Trey only played 10 games.
How many more seasons you think Atlanta gonna just want to keep just playing it out?
Man, Trey only 27. Alexander only 20. Sometimes you just gotta be like, man, unless it's just beef in the locker room. I don't think Jaylen Johnson can carry an offense. That's my problem too. I think Jaylen Johnson needs a guy like Trey Young. You see what I'm saying? Like, because Jaylen Johnson do a lot of things, but Jaylen Johnson ain't just no superstar scorer where he can hit you with the hezzy tween, hitting step backs and closing out game. No, he's good at everything. He needs a alpha scorer next to him, and I think Trey needs a guy that's good at everything next to him. I feel like those two gotta figure this shit out to make it work. Like, I'm not giving up on this. Trey only played 10 games this year. Everybody talking about trade him. It's like, man. Nick say everybody was saying he made it to a conference finals as a fluke, but it's like, man, we seen Embiid ain't made it to a conference finals. We seen Donovan Mitchell ain't made it to a conference finals. And it's just like, man, that's not nothing. And he was closing games. So I don't know. Or he could have just been a flash in the pan. But it's like, if I'm in Atlanta, Who am I getting back that's gonna be better than Trae Young? I don't know. We can move on. It's just I'm not ready to give up on Trae Young. I just decided that right now. Would you trade Trae Young for MPJ if you was Atlanta?
Who'll be their point guard?
You talking Dyson Daniels, Nikhil Alexander Walker, and
No.
why no? Don't do that. That boy MPJ been going crazy.
I don't believe in those other two guys to be my starting point guards.
I mean, Jaylen Johnson averaging 8 assists, so he'll really be your playmaker.
So you confident in him being a starting point guard?
Who?
Jaylen Johnson.
No, he's gonna be the decision maker, bro. Dyson Daniels is a good point guard too, though. Like in terms of decision making and getting off the ball and advancing and pushing and guarding the point guards. I think if you just add Michael Porter Jr., somebody that could help with the scoring situation, I wouldn't be mad at it. 26 a game, that ain't nothing.
The next question is, do Brooklyn want Trae Young?
I think they want asses and seats. They ain't doing nothing anyway. Your best player is Michael Porter Jr. He said we can swap out MPJ for Trae Young and get some of them birds going. And I don't know, bro. They ain't got nothing going on. Might as well get you a legitimate star that could sell tickets. And you already in New York. So it's like, man, look at somebody that go sell tickets. MPJ ain't moving tickets.
Hate Trae Young?
Exactly. But they would love him if Brooklyn got him. Because now we're Brooklyn. We hate New York anyway. So New York hates Trae Young. And enemy of my enemy is my friend. But yeah. Anything else you wanted to cover that we didn't speak on that you noticed? I got Keontae George for most improved too. That boy is unleashed Jamal Murray.
His rookie year, I said, bro, who is this dude? I don't keep up with college like that, like I used to. But I seen him in summer league. I said, yeah, this dude here is a bucket.
24, 7, and 4 right now, Ray. And he in year 3, so you know that year 3 leap. 45 from the field, 37 from 3, 90 from the free throw line. Boy, that's not nothing. They just kicked Detroit ass. They kicked San Antonio ass. He had 31 against Detroit, 28 against the Spurs.
I was just saying that.
Mm-hmm. I like Key. I like Keontae. And he, you know what I'm saying, from the Metroplex. 22, right? He only 22. This draft was so ass. Bro, Victor Wembanyama was the only good player. Look who went 2 and 3. Brandon Miller and Scoot Henderson. Boy,
what Brandon Miller doing this year?
Boy, he got 1.4 win shares. Scoot got 0.1 win shares.
I mean, the Thompson twins ain't bad.
Yeah, but now men. Okay.
Derek Lively.
Derek Lively is a street clothes junior. He can't play games.
I don't know what happened to him. He just started getting injury prone out of nowhere.
Can't. And he said he don't play. I'm thinking, man, at this point, I'm ready to move Keontae number 3 in this draft. I'll go Wemby, Amin Thompson, and then I'm going Keontae.
Shout out to Marcus Sasser, man. He a real Metroplex dude. from Dallas.
Red Oak.
No, he from Dallas.
Man, so is Cade. Well, that's Arlington. Maxie from Garland.
Shout out to the Sasser boys from Kimball. His uncles, man.
Oh, okay, that's what you're doing.
They,
Anthony Black, he from Duncanville.
his great grandpa, but I was looking up. I was like, Mark. When I say his last name is Sass, I'm like Sasser.
I
I know
definitely have heard that name before.
one of them went to school with my oldest brother. He was a little bit older, and then he had an older brother, with, pro. But yeah, them man, when they was in high school,
Hmm.
I used to talk about Slim Shady, your cousin. They was the original talk of the team back in Oak Cliff.
Yes, sir, man. Ain't nobody winning them state championships like Sock was. I'm just gonna say that.
Shoot, Kimball was back then. You better do some research on them boys.
Bro,
Matter of fact, bro, are you forgetting? Every year we was in high school, Kimball won state. From freshman to senior year, they won every year.
oh damn. Oh
They
damn.
was going crazy when we was in
That
high
was
school.
Keith Frazier? That was Keith Frazier, right?
Hmm.
Oh yeah. Boy, nigga thought for sure he was going to the league.
What's his name? Shannon
Shannon
Little.
Lily. Oh yeah. He ended up going to Navarro when I was out there.
He was solid. They had some nice pieces around there. There's another dude I can't think of his name.
Hmm. Okay. What else was going on? But damn, that draft class, everybody said this draft class was gonna be so cold. This draft class ended up being ass. Brandon, oh, you said what was Brandon Miller doing? That's what you said. 19 again. Bro, he's terrible, bro. I liked him too, because he had killer instinct. No pun intended, sorry. But nah, Brandon Miller ain't been good enough, bro.
Dang, whoa.
Bro, he got a career of 1.4.
6'7" is crazy.
He has a career 1.4 win shares. 0.2 this year. Boy they were talking about Tracy McGrady and Paul George. Man, Scoot even worse though, right? Scoot ain't played this year, but Scoot so ass. 0.1 win shares is crazy in 128 games. 0.1 win share? I don't think I've ever seen that shit that low. This dude was 128 games, 40 from the field, 34 from three. He did get better last year, but man, you remember he was cooking Wemby in that little exhibition game preseason before that rookie year. Everybody thought he was gonna be the next goddamn Russell Westbrook with a jumper. Now, man, they should have got Keontae George. I always thought Keontae George was one of them ones. Damn. It's LeBron's birthday. Nothing. Does anybody care? Let me see what the streets is saying real quick. Never compare Palo. Yeah, Palo's been ass, bro. And I love Palo, but Palo's let me down this year. This is crazy. Look at this. He got worse at everything. Damn. 6'10", 250. This dude, he's just been terrible. Bro, been terrible. I don't even want to look at this shit no more. Paolo, you finna lose your team to Desmond Bain. Desmond Bain just now coming back to life. But yeah, Ray, you got anything else before I get up off of here? Nigga, you sleep?
No.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday to your favorite Laker, man.
Man, he the reason he ran me out of town. LeBron James. He must be going off right now. What's going on in that game? You keeping up with the game? Because
Here and there.
Y'all stink. Why does Luka just insist on taking 6 threes? It's not even halftime yet. He just always takes threes. That boy's shot diet is terrible. And y'all need to play Vanderbilt more. Like that nigga fucking can't do shit offensively, but y'all be needing to hustle in defense. I would say just play him as center or LeBron as center. Depending on how Aiden playing, but I should have knew K was gonna cook y'all. Any team that's play y'all, I should just take the over on their star. What did Jaylen Brown do? This team suck, bro. Jordan Walsh, Nehemiah Skater, Peyton Pritchard, right? Hell no, these dudes is garbage. Sam Hauser, Luka Garza, Baylor Shireman, Hugo Gonzalez. Utah should have won that damn game. Just the name. These dudes is better. Keontae was cooking. 37, 7, and 6. Laurie Marketing stunk it up.
He just fell off the map. It's saying they don't even talk about him no more.
Who?
Rory.
Boy, is you crazy? He's 7th in the league in scoring.
But I'm saying the hype he won that around his name. He just feel like nobody talk about him no more.
Bro, look, 28 and 7. They just not talking about him because he's on the Jazz. 48 from the field, 90 from free throw line, 37 from 3. Huh?
So he Al Jefferson.
You so disrespectful.
I know you got the talent and skill.
He's just on a bad team.
How's that disrespectful comparing him to Al Jefferson? Shoot, Al Jefferson was on a bad team and was getting into the playoffs. So hey, maybe you need to be compared to him.
Al Jefferson. Now Jefferson was ass. He wasn't, but that boy finished 8th in MVP voting. And I think he was NBA All NBA in 13, 14. Okay. How you was an All NBA and wasn't an All Star?
Politics.
That's crazy.
How was you top 10 in MVP voting, but not an All Star?
The NBA is garbage. 22 and 11 is crazy. 22 and 11. And Charlotte too. And they actually was winning games. What team? Who had oh, that's when that was this team. Michael Kidd, Gilchrist, Gerald Henderson. They literally kept drafting dudes that were busting out, bro.
They were just trying to get a team full of athletes instead of actual basketball players.
Let me see, because who was in these drafts? So
I heard the name Gary Mill in a long time. The Spurs?
oh man, bro, they drafted Michael Kidd Gilchrist over Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard was cold in the bitch too. Everybody knew Damian Lillard was cold. Huh?
I would have took Bradley Beal, Dion Waiters, Damian Lillard, Harrison Barnes, Andre Drummond. Like, come on now.
Michael Kidd Gilchrist going to is crazy.
Craziest.
See, that's what it be about, Ray. Wait, hold on. What was the Gerald Henderson draft? Hold on. Because Charlotte drafted. Now they finna go through all these damn drafts. No. Okay. What was I just at? Okay, Michael Kidd Gilchrist. He was drafted in 20. So they got Gilchrist, Biombo came, Jeff Adrian. Let me see where these dudes was drafted. Because Kimba, okay, I'm gonna do it since they got Kim. Oh, they had Kimba. That's why they didn't draft Lillard now. But they could have got Beal. Kimba, Beal, and Jefferson, Ray. That was all right. That would have been all right. So okay. When did Kimba come? So let's start with Kimba, the Kimba draft.
I think I drafted the year before.
Yeah, okay. So 2011. Let's do all eight drafts in that 5-year span. Let me see. So they got Kimba at 9. That was Kawhi went 15. Clay went 11. But nobody was doing what Kimba was doing, so I'm cool with it. And
Nobody expected that Clay was gonna do what he became and what Kawhi became. Nobody.
yeah, that's why I said I ain't gonna do it. But then they whiffed on Michael Kidd Gilchrist,
Which is crazy.
Cody fucking Zeller. But see, this draft was ass.
Investigate Michael Jordan in the Hornets when he was I think he go back and investigate. I think he was purposely.
Cody Zeller is crazy.
Yeah.
Because I remember Steven Adams and Kelly Olynyk was better than Cody Zeller. Nerlens Noel was too. You said who?
Alex Lee was better than Cody Zeller.
Damn. Okay, so that's another whiff. It be drafting too. These teams be terrible drafting. Noah Vaughn.
Some names you be like, bro, what?
They drafted Noah Vonleh.
Yeah, I see why MJ got her there when he could.
He was the one getting these people to make these picks. Oh my goodness! And Charlotte is Frank Kaminsky.
I'm telling you,
this is crazy. These niggas is making terrible. That's why they
opened up an investigation on when MJ was there responsible for the Hornets. Oh yeah, he going down.
Bro, look at the people. I don't even know who the fuck Malachi Richardson is, but look who went after him. Siakam, DeJounte Murray, Zubac, Brogdon. They just wasn't doing their research. Jakob Pertl went number 9. That's crazy.
Maker.
Malik Monk. And they didn't even keep him. Donovan Mitchell went. Charlotte is garbage. Donovan Mitchell was always better than Malik Monk. I remember Donovan Mitchell at Louisville. Yeah, Charlotte just had one, bro. That wasn't a bad pick, but he was not better than Donovan Mitchell or Bam. Yeah. I'm done with Charlotte. I ain't even look at this shit no more. They are terrible. Oh man, can I do this with you real quick, Ray? Because look at this draft. Look at what they did to this man's career. So Sacramento drafted they drafted Boogie, right, in 2010. So look, boom, Boogie 2010. Then who did the Kings draft? Bismack Biyombo the next year. They could have had Kimba.
Then they draft, what's his name?
Thomas Robinson. And then they drafted 3 centers in a row in the top 10, right?
I know, man. That was going crazy.
Then when they drafted a guard, they went Ben McLemore. I ain't gonna stop. I thought he was gonna be good though.
That was the rant that he went on. He was like, it's getting ridiculous. That's what he was talking about.
Then they picked Nick Stauskas.
Granted, I mean,
No, everybody thought Zach LaVine was the best shooting guard prospect. He just was coming off the bench for UCLA. There was nobody. I remember this. Nobody thought Nick Stauskas would have been a better NBA player than Zach LaVine.
but people thought Nick was gonna be better than what he turned out to be.
But yeah, but it's like if you go make a pick like this and you Sacramento on y'all ass, why not go for Zach LaVine, who you think got? We thought Zach LaVine, if he hit, he would have had star potential. I'd rather went with that than Nick Stauskas, who we all kind of knew was destined to be a role player. He didn't even end up being that. Okay, but Zach, what they do this year? Willie Colley fucking Stein. They drafted 4 big men in 6 years.
And only one of them was actually good.
That's crazy. They drafted 4 centers in 6 years, right? Centers, not even just big. Marquise Chris. They drafted another big. So what's the tally on that? Zach Collins, they drafted another big. What's going on? Is this collusion? Oh, they drafted Fox too, though. But then you got Fox, and you could wait. Oh, that's when everybody was like, they could have got Bam. They could have got Fox and Bam. They went and got that. I remember they were saying, why y'all just didn't get Bam? Let me get off this. Bro, they're fucking garbage. That's a terrible organization. But yeah, Ray, I'm finna get off. I ain't gonna cap.
All right, man.
All right, bro. And we gone.